Hello Leo, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do your weekly reading for July the 13th through the 18th. I did go ahead and lay out the cards, and on the bottom of the deck you got the Six of Swords in reverse, which means somebody's wanting to go back to where they were. That can be psychologically or a physical move. Now, with the King of Swords at the beginning of the reading, it looks like there's somebody that's wanting to get something in order. It's kind of like, if I don't see a way clear, I'm going to have to start cutting stuff out. Because with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is something that's got to drop. It's too much. It's too heavy on somebody. And there's probably been some arguing or bickering. And there's something that's going to be revealed with the Moon in reverse. There is something toxic here, but with it in reverse, there's a possibility that that could easily be released. And then this I found interesting. It's like the Knight of Cups. Is this you, Leo, bringing a cup of love to someone when you're going back home? Because you can see it's headed this way. So it just seems like there's somebody that's making some changes here. It's kind of like, I'm kind of tired of it being the way it is. I need to find out what it is, and if I see something that I'm not liking, we're going to just cut it out. So, and this is you, Leo, and this is your person. And it can be both you, Leo, or reverse. So just, go with what works for you. Let's go ahead and clarify that King of Swords. He looks pretty prominent there, doesn't he? He's got a lot of authority. People listen when he speaks, because he speaks really straight up truth. It's just like the Queen. It's like they're both brutal. They tell the brutal truth, no matter how it hurts. They just say it like it is. Alright, let's clarify that King of Swords. The Knight of Wands. So there is some message that's either going out or coming in. We got one light going this way and one going that way. So we've got some good news that's headed out. Let's keep going before I say anything else. Oh, now we have the Moon in the upright. Interesting. So right now there's nothing being there's a secret here. And this could be a secret love message sent to someone that someone loves. It could very well be that. And right now, nobody knows but this King of Swords, which I believe that's you, Leo. There's some kind of something going on. It's got something to do with messages and with love. Passionate love. Wow. Let's keep going. And like I said, it might be all of you, Leo, but we'll see. Let's clarify the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands with the King of Wands. Now this is somebody too that once he sets a plan in action, he pursues it until it's done. He's not one to back down or give up. Very persistent too. And fast action. Somebody's been working on something. I don't think it's work. Somebody's been working on trying to figure out about this Five of Wands. Why does that Five of Wands, why does that keep happening? Something that's just not healthy. It's stress, and it's just an irritant to someone. So with the Eight of Pentacles here, this tells me that this king, which is probably you, Leo, You are working on a situation that's going to eliminate this and this. I think you're starting to see things with wide open eyes. You're not just going through the motions of everyday life. I think, and I said this in another reading before today, there's something about all of us being homebound that we're having to truly look at our partners, look at our lives, and we're reevaluating everything and making changes where they need to be made. Now, major changes, I'm not sure. Right now, it looks like there's something secret up here that's going on that whoever your person is, Leo, or business, or whatever this is, they have no idea. They have no idea. Now let's clarify the moon in reverse and see what we can find out here. There we go. 6 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Isn't that interesting? So this one's reversed. That one's in the upright. This one's reversed and this one's in the upright. Well, obviously there's definitely going to be some kind of move, some kind of change. And I always say, with it being swords, it could be just a psychological move. You might even be moving away from someone that's with you now, just psychologically, because you want out. But it takes baby steps sometimes. You know, am I sure this is what I want to do? Is this what I'm really seeing? That kind of questioning. And somebody has been manifesting a move. So this is something. I believe there's some kind of connection up here that could be romantic with the wand and the cup. And somebody is actually working on eliminating something here. All right, let's go ahead and clarify that Knight of Cups. What is this about? Oh, the Ace of Swords. That's beautiful. That's a new beginning. A new beginning with the truth being spoken. And it's about love. It most definitely is. Somebody's been hiding. Somebody's been hiding the way they feel for somebody. Oh my goodness. Oh. I still think this is you, Leo. I do. I think the whole reading could be you. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, let's get one more for that. Yeah, another knight. The Knight of Swords. It's like, it's like when you get two swords like this, him rushing in with his own Ace of Swords, and then you've got the Ace of Swords. There is definitely, and you know what? Also, I see this too. I have a feeling that whoever this person is that you're secretly admiring or wanting to connect with, not only are you going to be coming as the Knight of Cups with the truth, I think they're just as ready and quick to tell you the truth too. I think we got two people here that have been locked down in some kind of not being able to speak the truth. Maybe you live far apart or something. Maybe that's what it is. You're not able to see each other. And it's like, oh my God, it's going to be amazing. That is going to be amazing. Oh, there's going to be fireworks and love. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Now, let's talk about the Devil in reverse. Now, this is breaking free. This is breaking free from something that has not been very good. And I still think that's what you were doing here, Leo. Working on a plan to get out of that. And taking on the King of Wands. That's you being persistent. You're not letting go of that. You are letting go. You're letting go. You've seen enough. So the Devil in reverse. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know what this is telling me? That whoever this person is that you're breaking free from, that you're working on a plan to get away from the bittering and the bickerness and moving back to where you were, is because whoever this person was that you're with now or breaking free from, they were only second best. When you accepted this cup in reverse, it was because you probably weren't feeling any love. But when it's in reverse, that offer from the divine is not a soulmate, it's second best. Good gosh. Interesting. And the devil in reverse talks about breaking the chains free, so that if you, all they have to do is take the first step to walk away and they're free. So that's why I call it breaking free from somebody that was second best. Which means this person must be first best. That's the way I'm reading it. And now we have the Five of Swords again. This time it's in reverse. When it's in reverse, there's forgiveness and apologies. It's like accepting, possibly both people accepting the fact that they both agree that it's just not going to work. Oh my gosh, that's sad and sweet at the same time. Now the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this does for sure talk about something that's about to be dropped. Let's just clarify and see what we come up with. This is definitely a love reading. A love reading for sure. A beautiful one too. Yeah. There's definitely going to be a break from whoever this person is. There's going to be sorrow. There always is. You know, if you've been with somebody for a few years even, to break away and both of you both agreeing upon it, to me that feels like being the wise person, and for both of you. But even though that's true and you're forgiving each other, there's always going to still be some phase of sorrow and loss. But this is on the last phase of it, so it's getting better. But that's why there had to be something to go. It was just too much to juggle two things, two people, two relationships. If these people are even together, I think right now it's just communication, so I don't think they're close by. And there is going to be a new beginning. There sure is, a brand new beginning. Property, home, possibly. Financial beginnings. Gosh, it's beautiful. Very beautiful. I wasn't expecting this. Not really. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead and do the 4-card layout to see what the potential outcome is for this. For the first row we have, yep, somebody is going to be walking away. And one other thing that this card means, in reverse like this, it does mean that somebody's walking away. But it also talks about this being a spiritual connection, perhaps. A spiritual path that these two people may be headed on. Just saying. As it's going back, just like this one is going back. They're going back to where they were. And it could also be a spiritual path. Now, this row here where people are breaking up, yeah, the decision is made. And I feel I don't feel any anxiety or out of breathness here. It just feels like it was a smooth separation, or whatever the connection was. But it was definitely, the decision had been made. That's beautiful. Like I said, it's sad though. It really is. Because I see sadness here, and I feel this. I do feel that. Yeah, and the journey begins. You have every knight on the board. You got the Knight of Wands, Swords, Cups, and Pentacles. You might be actually a little bit younger than the person you're headed to. This person up here, they might be just a little bit older than you, which is okay. Yeah. Slow, though. They're going to move slow. They don't want to rush too hard, even though they're rushing here. That's to get that initial in, and now this, somebody's moving out to get to somebody. It's one or the other. I think it's you. I really do think it's you, Leo. And the last card, oh my gosh, no. Oh, so the devil, the devil in the, look at my throat is changing. The devil in the upright talks about some kind of addiction or some kind of connection where, I hate to say it, but this could be Leo's, it could be a pattern that Leo uses. It might, here's the way it looks, like when it was up here, it almost feels like, if that's you, Leo, and I kind of do feel like most of this whole reading is about you, except for this little mingled stuff. But with that devil in reverse, I think it was in the upright when you were with whoever this person was, Leo. And I think that's part of your pattern. I think you go in headstrong and, and want to claim and be part of that person. And that is a little bit toxic. God, my throat is messing. Excuse me. It's a little bit toxic to be that way. It's almost like an obsession. When you get into a relationship, you hold so tight and you don't want to you want to be as one unit when there's two people involved. So it doesn't allow freedom for both people. Because even though, let's say there's a marriage here, even if there's a marriage here and you're holding on tight, the other person might not need that tightness or that close controlling. And it's not really controlling, it's obsession. And maybe this is the same energy, Leo, that you're bringing to this new relationship. And I want to give you a heads up and a warning. Look at this. If this is an energy that you're bringing to this new beautiful relationship, please take a look at this, this energy of obsession. And make sure, and it could be addictions of other sorts too, make sure that you don't bring that into a beautiful relationship that's starting from fresh, because it looks like two people are just crazy about each other. They're both wanting to tell the truth. It's a beautiful reading. It really is. But this is the only red flag. And usually the red flags are at either the beginning or the ending of a reading. And this is definitely a red flag for me. And I'm just, just telling you. You can do what you want, of course, but it is something that should be looked at. Now let's clarify the Six of Swords in the reverse. There probably was a tower moment from whoever you're leaving from. What is wrong with my camera? I must have hit a button or something. Sorry, but that's the tower. And that could be part of the sorrow too. There was other things in that home that you guys shared, perhaps. You had been feeling very stuck there. There it goes. You were feeling very stuck in a situation that was stagnant. It was probably a very long relationship. So, on the bottom of the deck, I have reciprocity, which I love this card. Because if you're in a relationship, it's got to be an equal give and take. And I don't care if it's doing the dishes, mowing the grass, or sharing money, or whatever it is. It has got to be equal. To me, in my own personal opinion, I guess I should say. And always somebody's going to make more than the other. But it's got to be at least shared labor or, chores or what have you. Gosh, that was really a beautiful reading. It took me off guard, which I like it when that happens. But anyway, Leo, I will see you during the week next week, and until then, namaste.